Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. It seems as though the SNP is a zombie party, shuffling its way into failure. However, that shuffle is going to take about another 18 months or so. Even though they massively lost the general election, that hasn't removed them from total power. They still reign supreme in Scotland at the moment. And over the next 18 months, there's no limit to the amount of damage they can cause. The only real saving grace is possibly if they go bankrupt, which could possibly happen, but probably won't until after the next election at Holyrood. But failing that, they're just going to stumble on. And things are probably going to get worse. After all, they've got people now in various aspects of positions of power who are useless at their job. You've got a woman with an 86 IQ running the economy, and you've got an idiot being the First Minister, an idiot who's rather a danger, I feel, to certain groups within the community. The only person realistically there at the moment who can replace Swinney, of course, is Forbes, and she herself is basically sucking up, kissing ass, and being a dutiful little second in command, a good deputy. Because obviously she doesn't want to rock the boat. She wants to take over and she wants to appeal to as many people as possible, doesn't want to be seen as a troublemaker. So he's just getting on with it and showing party loyalty. Meanwhile, everyone is failing. You have a transport secretary in the form of Fiona Hislop, who's sitting there watching the transport system collapse. You have, as I mentioned, Shona Robinson watching the economy collapse. You've got a health secretary who's watching the NHS collapse, and so forth. Although Neil Gray really was overly promoted from a small department to the biggest and hasn't got a clue. And as I say, there's another 18 months of this. Poor old Scotland is just going to collapse under its own weight. It's going to sink like a black hole, everything collapsing into the centre. And all because there's no one with skill or talent able to pick up the ball and run with it. And that's sad, but it's inevitable, as indeed is this total collapse. And anyone who raises their voice, anyone within the party who complains is hushed, is bullied, is beaten, is not allowed to have a say. They've got to have this united front. But it's a united front of a party that's disintegrating. And it can't disintegrate quickly enough. But there's enough civil wars on different subjects. It's not just cracking down the centre on a single subject. It's fractured into many, many pieces. And it takes nothing for it to shatter completely. And that, of course, would be a saving grace as well. You have to wonder how many of them will last the distance, how many will jump ship, how many will literally just give up. If there's any reason, I suppose, for going forward for any by-elections, they're likely to lose them. They're certainly losing money. Nothing is going their way, and it's just a matter of time. And the thing is, who is going to die first? The patient, Scotland, or the tumour that is the SNP? Have to wait and see, won't we? Thanks a lot. Bye.